Hello, all my friends, my Facebook, Instagram, and all of my family. Here is one more week of weekly updates of valuable information so you can make the right decisions on real estate. And today I have Michael Mastriano. Michael is a senior loan officer of primary residential mortgage. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Lily, thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for coming today. And what we're going to talk about today is about credit score. The number one question that I have every time a buyer reach out to me is, I have very low credit score or no credit score. So they presume that because of that, they're not able to buy. But I want to know if that's true. Even if they have a lower credit score, what can you do for them?
Very good question, Lily. I get it all the time. So on a first initial phone call, I have people that call me and say, I think I have a 520 credit score, or a 480 credit score. I had a foreclosure 2 years ago, or bankruptcy 3 years ago. I tell them, look, we've got to pull your credit report to find out. So, when I pull a credit report, thankfully, if someone does have a 520 credit score, the credit bureaus allow me to increase their credit score in the matter of 3 days.
Wow.
So, say someone's got a $1,000 Capital One card that's maxed out, and to get 50 points from, a 520 to a 570, they can pay it down by $800 down to a $200 balance. They give me a letter that shows that the new balance is $200, and within 3 business days, I can increase the credit score to, the 50 points or whatever the credit bureaus are going to allow us to do.
Oh wow! So you just said that in 3 business days,
yes, ma'am,
you can improve somebody's credit score.
Yes, ma'am.
That is amazing. And you don't charge for this service, is that correct?
I do not charge for it. I've been doing credit repair, as a loan officer for 10 years now. I know the product inside and out. It's very easy to do, and it's, at the end of the day, like you just said, Lily, the client doesn't get charged anything. They're paying down their own debt to improve their credit score.
Exactly. Now, what is the minimum credit score that somebody can have in order to qualify for a mortgage loan?
Very good question. So, me at Primary, this is my own branch at Primary right in Tampa. I don't have any overlays. So, you'll have the client where you hear this all the time. I hear it all the time. Well, large bank, I won't name any names, where they'll say, oh, you gotta have a 620 credit score. That's not true. So FHA actually goes down to a 500 credit score. Now, if you want to do the minimum down payment of 3.5% down on FHA, you do need a 580 credit score. But I just closed a loan last month with a 520 credit score, and they put down, it was either 8 or 12%. One of those odd numbers. It's a sliding scale based on, other factors when you're borrowing hundreds of thousands of dollars. But FHA does permit down to a 500 credit score. And me at Primary, I have my own FHA underwriter, and I can go down to a 500 credit score.
Oh my God, that is amazing. You said that even as low as 520?
Oh, I did a 520.
Wow, that is really great, because a lot of people, most of my customers, I would say that they don't even think that if they have a credit score that low, they can even qualify for a mortgage. So that is amazing, guys. This is something that we really have to take advantage. And now you mentioned you offer FHA loans, 3.5% down,
Correct.
which that's another big misconception. A lot of people think that they need 10 or 20% down to purchase a home, but it's as low as 3.5 or
3.5. Yeah. So, and then you've got, and I'll jump kind of into the different loans.
Yeah.
You've got a conventional loan, which is a Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. People may have heard of those. And then you've got government insured loans, which is FHA and VA. VA is for people that have served in the military, active duty, or they're veterans. They served 15, 25, 50 years ago, and you can do 0% down on VA, down to a 600 credit score. VA actually does go to 580. You do need a little bit of a down payment. It's, there's no set number of how much they need, but I've done 0% VA at a 600 credit score. You gotta have a little money in the bank to show that you can make your first couple payments.
You can make your payments, okay.
For sure. And then, the last type of loan you've got, there's 3 major types of loans. Last one is conventional. With a conventional loan, if you're a first-time home buyer, or if you haven't owned a house in the last 3 years, you can actually put down 3%.
Oh wow, that is really good. And I have a lot of first-time home buyers.
Oh, yeah, we get them a lot.
Here in Hernando County, we have a lot of young families moving in. this is going to be their first home, so knowing that only 3% down is what they need, that is really good. And that's
For sure.
what we want you to know,
For
that
sure.
this is affordable. It's way better to own your own home than continue to pay rent. So, okay, Michael, now I know that you've been in the industry for a long time, and we already mentioned the different type of loans that your company can offer. I'm gonna add here the website where people
For sure.
can find you, your contact information. But how you usually do this process? Do they need to come to your location? Can they contact you over the phone? Or usually, how is the process? Can you make it easy for my customers?
Oh, for sure. I make it so stress-free, and we've been working together for years. You know, we've closed,
Yes.
I couldn't even tell you how many deals together.
Yes.
But, you know, if you're in Tampa, I'm right on Del Mabry and Fletcher. You can come into my office, meet me face-to-face, stress-free. Other than that, you know, if you're up in Hernando, you can call me. I do have a secured website where you can submit, you know, an application, and it takes me literally 5 minutes to pull credit once someone does that, so it's very easy. It depends what the client, you know, anything is good for me, but whatever the client prefers.
Exactly. So for you guys that are at home and you're thinking about purchasing a home but you're not sure, I'm gonna add the application where you can just, with a click, go in it, file an application, or even just call Michael, ask him all the questions that you think that will affect your case, and he will let you know immediately how he can help you. He will give you the guidelines of how to improve your credit score. 3 business days to do that. That is amazing. So please take opportunity of these. Wonderful. So this will end our video for today. Please remember, we can help you with your credit score. We can help you find your dream home, because we want to make real estate real simple for you. Bye.
Bye.